Hey everybody, Tony George, DocSports.com, TGIF. Late start today on the video. Had some issues this morning, got those squared away, and guess what? Nothing better than starting out the week with an NFL winner, and it was for free. The under last night, no sweat winner. Interesting note about that game, when you see a lot of consensus on one side, especially on the NFL side, you want to look for reasons to take the other side. I know a lot of guys had Carolina last night. I know that because my wife is a proxy out here in Las Vegas, VegasProxyGirl.com. And she had a ton of guys turn in their plays yesterday so they get the Thursday night game in, and every single one of them was on Carolina, which was reason enough for me to put a couple $100 on Tampa Bay, along with the under. Nice night. Nonetheless, you're going to see a lot of that in the NFL. Week 2 is very tricky, and I'm giving you this is probably the best free tip you're going to get all day. There's a lot of teams. I'll give you one as an example. The Atlanta Falcons did not hardly play any starters in the preseason at all, and it showed last week. They were rusty. Even though they out-yarded and out-first down Minnesota, it is what it is. It takes them a couple weeks to get going in some cases when coaches decide to do that. So if you see a lot of consensus plays on Sundays, you might want to look for reasons to take the other side. 27 years of experience talking to you. Put that experience to work for you this weekend, by the way, in football, and we'll give you a free college football totals play tonight. And we'll explain overlays because we had a question about it in the comments section, which I didn't post, only because this gentleman has a competing website. But nonetheless, I'll tell you. That being said, last Saturday and Sunday, 7-2. 7-unit play on Purdue, boom. 6-unit play on Minnesota Vikings on Sunday, boom. Okay, we've hit our last 5 7 or 6-unit picks in all sports. Got a 6-unit play tomorrow on a 4-play card, and this 6-unit play will be a rocking chair, no sweat winner. Blowout. Along with 3 others. And then on Sunday, a 7-unit top play, which is rare for me. If anybody who's been watching these videos over the last 27 months, I don't have too many of these. 7-unit top play on Sunday, along with 3 other picks, and then a teaser for a 5-play card. We have a play on Monday night. And we have a 4-unit play tonight in the Wake and North Carolina game, and I'm going to give you the total in that game in just a second. Right there at DocSports.com. You want to get them free? Like you got the free winner last night? You want to get them free? Click the link in the description below. If you've never been a member at Docs, we give you a free $60. You'll use that to purchase selections on the website. Maybe you don't want to purchase from me. Maybe you want to purchase from somebody else. That's fine. Use them on any handicapper over there. And when you spend, $30 for a daily package is less than going to a movie with your wife, girlfriend, significant other, side chick, whatever. At the end of the day, it's less than that, and we'll back up that card with a pure profit guarantee. Doesn't get any better than that. Use it to get my action this weekend. 7-2 last weekend on Saturday and Sunday. I want to do better than that this weekend. Come on. Click the link. Let's get it going. Also, be sure and check out the 10-10 and the marquee matchup from myself and Scott Spreitzer. They're here on the daily pick section. College football, NFL picks, all the different categories here on this YouTube page. Go over to Gambling 101 and get yourself some gambling tips and techniques as well. Watch them. That's what they're there for. You're here to make money. You're watching Tony George on Doc Sports YouTube page because you want information that makes you money. Get it done. Get it done. Check out the 10-10. 2-0 last week. If you didn't watch it, you missed 2 free play winners. And we also have the marquee matchup between the Saints and the Rams. And guess what? We have an opinion on that game as well. A consensus opinion on a play in that particular game. The biggest game of the day in the NFL. Free. Free, free. Come on. Let's win some money. 4-unit best bet in Major League Baseball night. Back-to-back 7-unit winners, back-to-back 4-unit losers had Atlanta last night. There are some very good series this weekend in Major League Baseball, especially involving NL Central teams. Although I wanted to take the Cardinals today, but they screwed me so bad here over the last 4 or 5 times I've taken them. I can't figure them out. I'm letting that go. I wanted to lean Cardinals. Couldn't do it. Just every time I'm on them or against them, they let me down or just surprise the crap out of me. But we have one singled out best bet tonight in Major League Baseball, and we are going to nail it. 4-unit best bet in the Wake and North Carolina game as well. Watch and win, baby. Watch and win, baby. Come on. Let's get it done. Right there. Been around since 1971. We know what we're doing. Okay. Overlays. Somebody said I mentioned overlays against the spread. How do you compute those? It's real simple. And we're going to give you an example in this free pick tonight. Overlays are power numbers weighed up against a Las Vegas line and what the difference in that number is. So if I have Team A as a power rating of 7 over another team, they should be 7 points, favored 7 points, and the numbers come up 58 and 55, that means one thing. There's only a 3-point overlay on my power ratings weighed against the 7 that's out there. That is a 4-point overlay. Okay, very rare, especially in the NFL, you get more than 1 or 2-point overlays. Power ratings, I'm not giving away all my secrets, but I have a database. I also use 2 other sources. One source, especially for totals, which I'm using tonight for this particular play, I ran into a guy out in Meadowlands in New Jersey at the Bet on Sports America conference, and he said, I've got an algorithm that's been 59% over the last 4 years on overlays when it comes to totals. Yeah, I'll buy that. You're always looking for areas to expand your expertise in. And we used one of them last week in the Southern Miss Mississippi State over, and it cashed. So we use them on our premium plays. We'll give you one here tonight. First of all, let's take a look at this Wake North Carolina game, and of course, the total is 65. And that's a consensus number. There's some 66s offshore, depending on where you're at, but in Las Vegas, the consistent number is 65. You've got North Carolina, who scored 28 and 24, respectively, against South Carolina and Miami. And both those were fourth-quarter comebacks, I might add. And, of course, Wake has had an easy time of it playing Utah State, which lost all but one player from their offense last year. And then Rice. They scored 41 and 38, respectively, in those 2 games. Big step up in class here for Wake, who does have an impressive offense. But nonetheless, my model says this number should land on 59.5, and it's sitting at 65. And that's a 5.5-point overlay, and that's a significant number. It really is. Anything over 4, you got to start really breaking down those games and look at the intangibles, the weather, who's hurt, But it gives you a system to circle big overlays and then go to those. Oh, well, the reason that is because the quarterback's out, or whatever. But nonetheless, this is a significant overlay, and we're going to take the under 65 in the North Carolina and Wake Forest game tonight. I think that's an ESPN game or ESPN2 game. I know Houston's playing Washington State tonight as well. I want no part of that at all, but should be a high-scoring game, and the total reflects that, and should be a good one. But I don't find any value in that. But I find value in this total on the under, and I find value on the side play in this particular game tonight. Get over to Docs, get hooked up. Let's get it done. And don't forget, NASCAR boys are in town here in Las Vegas this weekend. I'm going to be having a little get-together, with my good friend J.J. Yaley, who's running this week in Las Vegas in the Monster Cup. So good luck to my friend J.J. Looking forward to seeing him the next couple of nights when his schedule opens up. And been texting him. He's excited about the big race. It's going to be hot here this weekend, right around 100 degrees. We're expecting a little heat to come through Las Vegas. So it's going to be hot inside those cars going 200 miles an hour, making fast left-hand turns. Nonetheless, get over to Docs. Fast track to profits, college and pro football this weekend, and Major League Baseball. Have a great Friday.